Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Frugal. My name's Sam, where I talk about all things sewing. Today is day 52 of 100 days of sewing and another Frugal Friday. Way! So today I've got 6 free patterns for you, some fantastic giveaways and a few discounts as well. So keep watching. So first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. I'm pushing 2,500 subscribers now, so that's fantastic. Thank you so much to everybody who comes back week in, week out. I had lots and lots of lovely comments too about my new job and my little granddaughter Alice. So thank you very much for your lovely remarks. I really enjoy talking to you in the comments. So if you do nothing at all, just leave me a comment, give me a like, and if you like these sort of videos, if you'd like to subscribe and hit the notification bell, that will tell you when I've got new videos coming out. So on to today's video. So Mood have brought out 3 new patterns since the last time I did a Frugal Friday that wasn't themed. So my last one was about Valentine's Day. We've got a lingerie set, a blouse and a cardigan from Mood this week. I shall start with the lingerie set, which you might want to make for Valentine's if you want to do it in a nice raunchy red or something. And I would say this is more for your less busty gals in that it's not got a lot of support. It uses a perforated elastic under the bust band, something that I've never come across before. That would give it quite a bit of support. But other than that, you don't have any wires or there's no haberdashery in it, in that you don't need any little rings to adjust the straps or any fastenings or anything like that. It's just a straight over the head job. So yeah, probably not great for those who need a bit more support in that department. That goes from a 32.5 inch bust up to a 58.5 inch bust, as do all their patterns, and the waist is 24.5 inches up to 49.5 inches. So it's just a simple bralette really, and they're suggesting either a velour or a bamboo jersey, just a comfortable knit. So it does look like it's going to be a really comfortable sort of thing to wear, and I do like the shape of the pants actually. So that might be one that I'm downloading and having a go at. Karina over at Lifting Pins and Needle has been sewing her own pants, or panties if you like, over on her channel this week. Not this pattern, but if you've never done underwear before, I'd suggest you go over to her channel, and she's got loads and loads of hints and tips. You would be able to apply it to these panties, I would imagine. So yeah, a good starting point if you've never sewn underwear before, I would say. If you did it in a nice red velour, it'd be a nice little Valentine's present to yourself. So the cardigan is a really interesting one, and that's called the Garnet cardigan. It's interesting because they're using pin tucks around the wrist and the waistline, so it's just like a hip length. It looks more like a cross between a cardigan and a bomber jacket, except that you're not using ribbing or anything like that, but the style of it looks very bomber jacket to me. But I thought it was an interesting one because you're not using a great deal of extra bits and pieces. There's no zip in it, there's no buttonholes to do. You're not having to buy extra things, so the jersey that you choose, you're doing pin tucks, and that should give you the stretch around the cuffs and the hem. So it has got a little bit of a nod to androgyny in it, in that it's not overly feminine, and I really like it. It's a really unusual design. So the fabrics that they're suggesting for this is a bamboo jersey, a merino wool would be really nice and cosy, a French terre, or even a knit fleece. And I think the selling point of this is that you're not having to find extra bits and pieces like ribbon and stuff like that to finish it off. And yeah, it's a good opportunity to up your skills as well with the pin tucks. If you've never tried that before, it would be a nice one to give that a go on. The last one from Mood is a Flora blouse, and I think this one is my favourite from them this time. It's got this lace panel all around the top. You can either use lace or a broderie anglaise, or eyelet I think it's sometimes called, at the top, and it's got a real nod to the 80s. It's got a sleeve very similar to this kimono robe that I'm wearing here. It's got a sleeve like, we used to call them a bat wing sleeve, but it's just like, it's got a really dramatic sleeve there, so you can see why I like it. So you've got your buttons up the front, you've got a little stand collar on it, and then just the interesting bit with the lace at the top. So a good opportunity to mix your fabrics about, or if you've got a small amount of lace that you want to use up and make a feature out of it in a blouse, I think that'd be a good one. You want something quite lightweight and floaty for the main body of the blouse. You don't want it too stiff, I don't think. And yeah, I really do like this one. I think this is one that I would definitely make from Mood. So they're using a linen and rayon blend gauze, the sample that they've got shown on their website. Again, I think you'll need something lightweight because there is a rolled hem on it. You don't want anything too heavyweight for it. It'll be too cumbersome under the sleeves. You don't want anything that's not going to drape under those sleeves. So that's 3 patterns from Mood. Really like all 3 of those and can't wait to give those a try at some point. Probably not this week. So I'm just going to mention one that I've mentioned previously before it was released, and that is by Briosa Patterns, and I think she's Italian, but the pattern and instructions is written in English, and it's called and now I'm going to butcher this, Gioiello. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Sorry if I butchered it. Beautiful dress this. A couple of design options with it, but the back with the bow detail is my favourite, I think. You can either do a fitted skirt or a flight skirt on it, and then you can actually put a lace panel in the back of that one as well. Now she's just released it in a smaller size to start off with, so a limited size range to start off with, and then she is calling for pattern testers for the larger size ranges, so she does intend to go up a few sizes. Currently we've got it in a size 32 inch bust to a 40 inch bust. Yeah, and it can be made as a top as well. She's really thought about this one for a free pattern. And she's recommending a viscose jersey, something with a 4-way stretch and at least 50% stretch with good recovery. Leave me a message below if all these terms are a bit confusing for you, because I've got in the pipeline a video about sewing with knits. So let me know below if you're finding some of the terms confusing, and I will definitely put something together to clarify it for you. So what I like about this is that there is full YouTube support for sewing it up as well. So the instructions are written in English. You do have to go onto a Facebook group in order to download it. I'll leave the link below for you, as I will leave links for everything below for you. It's just a very simple process. It is just a question of joining her Facebook group and clicking on the PDF, and it's there available for you. And that is available as an A0 file as well. Another one from Fibre Mood this week, and I think I might be amending my Make 9 plans. This is the Fibre Mood Susan dress, which is effectively a very long line shirt dress. There isn't a lot of shaping to it at the waist, I don't think. I think the waist is brought in with a belt, but I do really like this one. I do like a shirt dress. I think they just always look so smart, and they're great for work, so you only have to put one thing on a morning. So you've got long sleeves with a cuff, you've got the vented sides as well, so it's quite a long line shirt dress. I've got lots and lots of shirt dresses, I haven't got one that length. I think it looks really effective in the stripes that they've used. They're using a rayon, or they're suggesting a rayon to give it that floaty feel. I think a crepe would work well as well. They are sort of saying if you did it in a cotton, then it would give it a stiffer look. Yeah, so they're saying it takes around about 3 metres of fabric to make it, which I can imagine it will do with it being so long. It's almost floor length, is this, maybe ankle length. And you've got a belt, and then you've got the long sleeves as well. I will put the size range on the screen when I've found it, because I had a devil of a time trying to find the size range. I'll find it somewhere, and they're just doing it in sizes extra small to extra large. I will put on the screen what they convert to. So that is only available until the 7th of February as a free pattern, and you just need Social Susan as a code. They are providing sew-alongs for these free patterns, our Fibre Mood, and like I said before, I think I might be changing my Make 9 from the high-necked holly dress that I chose originally. I might do that one instead. Much more my style, I think. We shall see. And the 6th one is from a pattern company that I've never come across before, and she's called Alissa C Montanez, or Montanez, I think. And this is a little pretty bias cut silky top. Now I've worn my Pauline Alice one today. Let me just stand up so you can see it. Which it's very similar, to be honest. It's a very similar top, and this is a free top. This is the Bailén top from Pauline Alice. I think there might be slightly more of a V on the Alissa one than this one, and it is for a smaller framed lady, I would say. She only goes from a 32 inch bust to a 42 inch bust, and the largest waist size is 34 inch. I'm a 32 to 33. You probably would get away with it, because she's suggesting, as well as silk and satins and things like that, she is suggesting that you could use a lightweight jersey for it. Probably a sleepwear. Yeah, used a viscose or a bamboo jersey, it would be really quite a nice little thing to wear underneath during the winter, underneath a tops or a kimono or something like this. So the instructions for the Alissa Montanez one are just in the form of a YouTube channel. It's a sew along, it's only about 12 minutes long, so there's no actual written instructions. The Pauline Alice one, which is a much older pattern, does have proper written instructions, so it depends on your learning style and how you prefer to learn, but otherwise fairly similar. Both of them have got bust darts, but again they don't go up to a very big size. They are cut on the bias, and a bias cut does give you a little bit more wiggle room, but it also takes up more fabric, so it depends on what you like really. But I thought I'd just include it because it's a new pattern designer, and I do like to try and highlight the new pattern designers. I think a lot of them get overlooked, and it must be hard work putting together a pattern. This little black cami top goes everywhere with me. It is one of the most versatile pieces I've got in my wardrobe, and it comes together really easily. So yeah, if you want to give either this one or the little Alissa C Montanez one a go, great for holidays. This silk one folds up into nothing in my suitcase, and it's been on nearly every holiday with me. And I love how Alissa has styled hers as well. It's quite chic looking, not chic, but she manages to pull it off. So that's it for free patterns this week. So 6 new ones this week, and onto discounts. So this week's discounts are a couple from Ellie & Mac that I've picked out. I think she's got about 6 Wacky Wednesday patterns out this week. Wacky Wednesdays are when she does patterns for $1, and they are generally available for longer than a Wednesday. They're usually over the period of a week. So the 2 that I picked out this week are the Little Kiddies romper, for obvious reasons. How cute is this? It's a beatbox romper, and it's got quite a few options to it, so I think it's really sweet. I think little Alice might be getting one of these. So you've got a hoodie option, and I think you've got pocket options and things like that. And then the Lucky Girl top and dress, which I thought had some really interesting sleeve details on it. Both of them are suitable for jersey or knits, and both of them are $1. I'll show the others whilst I'm talking, but those are the 2 that I picked out. All you need to do is go onto the Ellie & Mac website, and they are automatically discounted for the period of time that she chooses, and like I say, it is usually about a week. Winter wear designs have a really nice little raglan top, the refined raglan. She brings these patterns out on a Thursday for $3, so quite heavily discounted. I think she usually sells her patterns for about $6 or $7, and she does say that it's just for that day, but I found that they've been lasting for about a week. Now, what I would suggest is either sign up for a newsletter, and then you get to know when they're available straight away, or if you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. That will tell you when I've got new videos out, and then you're not missing them. Somebody did put a comment in last week's or the week before's video to say that they'd missed out on the winter wear one. She had a really nice shirt pattern on the $3 sale, and you know, she does say that it is only for a day, and I do try and reiterate that it could only be for a day. If you hit the notification bell to my channel, that will tell you when I've got new videos up, and that way you will know about things straight away and download them straight away. If you see something that you like, download it straight away. Usually the free patterns remain free, but the discounts obviously don't. Tilly and the Buttons has got a PDF sale on, and that is buy one pattern and get the other one half price. I've made quite a few Tilly and the Buttons patterns. She's quite popular, and I think the Arielle skirt's got to be my current favourite of hers. Really like the Billie dress that she's just recently brought out. That's been really popular. So you could buy the Billie and then get the Arielle half price, or whatever you fancy. So that's just buy one and get one half price on her PDFs, not on her paper patterns. And then finally, on the discounts one, Megan Nielsen has got 20% off her Flint trousers. Again, another pattern that's been really popular over the years, and it's got this really interesting tie detail at the waist. I've not seen this on anything else before. You can opt for the buttons as well, but I think if you're going to buy those trousers, then that's the option that I would certainly go for. You've got 2 options you can have the wide leg cut off capri trousers, or you can make them as shorts. So you've got 2 length options, you've got 2 fastening options, and then I did spot on her website that you could add a bib to it and make them into dungarees as well, and I think that's free. I've never noticed that one before, and that is for the entire month of February. She does sizes 0 to 20, and then in a curvy size she does go up to 14 to 30, and that goes up from a 48-inch waist and a 58-inch hip. And that is designed for woven fabric. You can go for a structured or a floaty fabric depending on what look you're after. So go for a viscose if you're wanting something cool and summery. Go for a sort of a twill or something like that if you're wanting something more appropriate for winter wear. So for giveaways, I've got quite a few, and I've got a really good one from madamsew.com. Madamsew.com, I think, are suppliers of haberdashery. She's got a brother sewing machine up for grabs. This is an international giveaway. To enter, just go to her Instagram page and there is a link there in her profile and you can enter from there, and then there are further links for other social media entries and I will leave a link below. So a challenge that's been held over on Instagram now is by Bailén in conjunction with Made by Liesel, and that is Refabulous. Right up my street, this one. It's daily prompts about refashioning and repurposing clothes. So if you saw one of my videos around about December time where I talked about some of the clothes that I had made but not worn and my plans to repurpose those. So yes, it's something I really enjoy doing, and obviously you just need to post something about it. It doesn't have to be a photograph of yourself, it could be an old photograph. I've done both. But you just need to tag in that day's sponsors. There is a daily prompt, but I think the prizes are weekly. So there are quite a lot of prizes involved in this one, and you can dip in and out as you like. You don't have to do every day. So today's prompt is most reused pattern. So have a think about what pattern you've used the most and what you've got the most out of. Probably the Vera top for me just at the moment, if you've seen any of my previous videos. So yeah, that's a good one, and it's running for the entire month of February. Another one I found is BHMPattern Designers, and that is being held throughout the course of the month, and that is being led by So Natural Dane and Island Sewist, and they are promoting black pattern designers, and that includes Big Four as well. So if such like Mimiji has been involved with some of the Big Four patterns, and books as well. So there's a huge list of about 16 sponsors for this, and you just need to, it has to be an item made and sewn throughout the month of February, and it is being held on Instagram. You just need to tag Natida and Kira from So Natural Dane and the Island Sewist and use the hashtag as well. So rather than go through every single challenge during the month of February, if you go to the Sew Over 50 account, you don't have to be over 50 to follow them, but if you go to their account, in their highlights under February, there is a list of challenges there, and you can join in with those over the month of February. But I'll just mention the one by Whimsbury, or at Whimsbury, and that is to sew any Valentine themed pattern. And because of last week's video was Valentine themed, if you go to my video from last week, you might get some ideas there. And Becky at Notes from the Sewing Room, she has done a video all about Valentine themed presents as well. That might give you some ideas. You just need to tag at Whimsbury for any Valentine themed make. You'll be entered into the giveaway, and that closes on the 11th of February. So yeah, if you go to the Sew Over 50 account and look on their highlights, there's lots and lots of giveaways highlighted there. I think the one from Madam Sew is going to take some beating really this month. But Ruan from Yorkshire Sew Girl and myself have got a little challenge of our own planned. So I will make an announcement on Sunday of all the details, but what I can confirm is there are going to be prizes for anybody who joins in. It will be held over on Instagram because that's just the easiest way for us to do it. So if you're not on Instagram, now's your heads up to get yourself on there. Always loads of challenges going on over there. Get yourself on Instagram and signed up. If you're nobody to follow me, Ruan, for a start off. And there are lots and lots of sewing vloggers getting involved in this one, and Ruan's been working hard with lots of prizes as well. So watch our videos on Sunday and we will give you more details. So that's Ruan at Yorkshire Sew Girl and myself that are leading it, with probably all your favourite sewing vloggers involved as well. So that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed this and found some new patterns to sew. Like I say, leave me a comment, and if you want to be notified when I've brought out new videos, don't miss the next one on Sunday. Hit the notification bell and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I shall speak to you later. Bye. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Frugal. My name's Sam and this is day 152. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Gioiello, oh dear. Gioiello.